Hello, 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 hello. Am I live? Am I audible, friends? Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Okay, something went wrong. Hello. या राधे राधे दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सभी का एक और लाइव स्ट्रीम में। सबसे पहले सॉरी फॉर एब्रप्टली एंडिंग लास्ट स्ट्रीम, समथिंग केम अप, so yeah, really sorry for that and let's continue without wasting any time. तो हम लोग basically we were working on the save button functionality, right? So I sat, after ending the stream I came back, sat for a while. So there were few errors which we were getting. We are still getting few errors, but let me just quickly. Earlier what we were doing was, मैंने यहाँ पे await लिख रखा था. Let me just make it, and it was not returning anything. This was the core, the biggest change. So basically this won't be an await, and this would be a return here because it's a map function, so it should return something. That's when we will get something in upsert transaction, and then we'll be able to do and get to see the results here, right? So that was the first thing, the major difference. Secondly, yes, and then we are using the upsert statement here. Okay, something, yeah. तो हम यहाँ पे ट्रांजेक्शन आईडी पे सर्च मार के या तो अपडेट कर दे रहे हैं वॉट एवर पोटेंशियल फील्ड इज देयर टू अपडेट, और एल्स वी आर क्रिएटिंग, एंड दिस इज हाउ वी आर कनेक्टिंग द पोर्टफोलियो, राइट? पोर्टफोलियो हमने ऊपर फेच कर ही लिया था, तो दिस इज हाउ पोर्टफोलियो इज बीइंग फेच्ड. Now, one major thing which I want to show you, one another major thing which I want to show you is handle at transaction, right? So earlier what we were doing here was, we were doing this, but इससे क्या होता था, we were getting an int type basically, right? And if we come back here और यहाँ पे हम id पे search कर रहे थे, तो वी वर गेटिंग एन एरर कि id type should be a string, और यहाँ पे हम int पास करें तो वी आर गेटिंग एरर. सो व्हाट आई डिड वाज, I did this. So this basically changes it to string, right? And then date now basically just gives us the, what it gives, right? फर्स्ट जन 1970 सब तक का टाइम पास, और उसे हम स्ट्रिंग में चेंज कर दे रहे हैं. So yeah, that is pretty much we have done, and yes, it's not fixed yet. We're still getting some errors here. So मैं सोचा why not fix it in front of you. So the latest error what we are getting is argument I mean in here in create and update, we are basically creating a new, right? So that's where we are getting error. So what we are gonna do is transaction dot amount, we are gonna do this, and then we are gonna parse int, and so I believe this should fix. And let's quickly just let me open the transaction, here, the terminal. Let me go here, let me just click save, and I'm not getting anything. Why I'm not getting anything? Why I am not getting anything? Okay, 7.6. Okay, everything went fine, सक्सेसफुली अपडेटेड. तो जल्दी से हम अपने डेटाबेस में चल के देख लेते हैं कि इफ थिंग्स आर अपडेटेड प्रॉपरली. या so as you can see, we have another transaction, WERF, type debit 123. That's all I put, right? 30th September 2024. Okay, SDF portfolio ID and it is linked to this portfolio and it's 3 transactions. Great job, right? So if I refresh it now, so we should be able to see all the three transactions here. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, so let's do few more operations here, right? Few more operations. So let me just quickly put an add credit type T03, amount 111, transaction date 1st of October, second हो गया, it's the same thing. Sorry, comment 03, let me just add, right? And then let me just make a clone of this, right? And let me just edit this one's date to 1st of October and edit, right? So what all changes we did was एक नया बनाया basically, एक clone बना दिया, right? And एक को edit कर दिया. But if we create the clone, so there will be error. So what I just came, क्योंकि हमने वो यूनिक लगा रखा है, राइट? यूनिक कंस्ट्रेंट. इफ वी गो टू schema.prisma, let me just close it for once. Yep. So transaction name, type, date, amount, portfolio ID ये यूनिक होना चाहिए, बट यहाँ पे सब सेम है. तो let me just edit it for once and let me just make it copy here for a minute, and same thing I'm gonna do here. Handle copy operation. Yep. And similarly id के बाद यहाँ पे sorry, transaction id name, and it would be transaction. Okay, what is that we are getting? Set transaction and previous new transaction is also transaction to copy. Transaction id कहाँ से आया ये? Okay, transaction to copy dot transaction name plus copy. So this there is this change I want to make, and let me just make a copy. And okay, that did not work actually properly. Let me just make a copy again. It worked this time. Move to trash. Yep. So this is feels great. Let me just quickly put a save there and let's see. Okay, successfully updated. And so if I just do this, yep, birth copy, birth. Yes, cool. तो अभी हम क्या कर सकते हैं? एक सेकंड देना दोस्तों. एक सेकंड. या सो अभी सेव बटन अपना इज वर्किंग ग्रेट, बट ऐड हो गया, एडिट हो गया, क्रिएट अ कॉपी हो गया, बट व्हाट इफ आई डिलीट समथिंग? So let's say I want to delete both the copies. Delete, and I do the save now. Okay, yes. It, how can it fail? Name is different everywhere. Okay, and I basically understand what is the error, because अब सर्ट में हम पाँच 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 तीन, तो बेसिकली यहाँ पे हमें T03 मिला 3 में. Where is 3? Just go to transaction. Yes. Yeah, यहाँ पे राइट. P01 में हमें मिला ट्रांजेक्शन नेम 03, another T02, T01 and WERF, and then in 4 we have the portfolio, and in the 5 C03, T03, T02, T01, WERF, and in 6 give me a second. Yeah, abhi, that's the thing. How can I handle delete operation here as well? Let's see what AI has to say about it. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. And that is also good. Nahin, but how? Okay, so it is saying कि basically मैं delete भी handle करूँ यहीं पे. I mean, that's what I wanted. Isn't here. Automatically detect if the field isn't found. It's isn't found in it is in database, and just remove from database. Uh, and this is also possibility. This is also mm, this is also good actually. That is actually also doable. कौन सा रास्ता लें दोस्तों? या तो हम लोकल स्टेट में अपडेट कर सकते हैं कि दिस पर्टिकुलर इज डिलीटेड एंड देन स्विच केस करके इट डिड वर्क. क्या बात कर रहे हो? वर्फ कॉपी 1 2 3. How did can possibly work? Handle delete operation. वाओ. और बल्क डिलीट में क्या कर रहे हैं हम? Wow, that is interesting. 4 आए इसमें, but then why if I press this button and then I do a save, it gives me the error. Oh, it didn't. Okay, हो सकता है earlier it might have been something. Okay, so what I feel like is, let's do the delete operation. I mean, in the लुको पहले इतना कमेंट कर देते हैं. Yes. Cool. Cool. Kenny. Chatin. Okay, this is for edit, right? So, okay, this is for save. There are two commits here. Okay, so this and this. Let me just cross verify quickly. Yep. Yep. Fix. Edit dialog box. Close. Commit. Feature. Save. Save button. Functionality portfolio page. Commit, and then I'll quickly use everything. I'll start with page of transaction.js. Yes, we'll start from here. So what we are gonna do is we'll take the first approach, where the user, when clicks here, I'm just gonna, instead of filter, dot map for id item. Yes. If item id is not equal to, in fact, if it is equal to transaction id, then previous item item dot status is equals to deleted return item. But before that, let me just quickly log item comma item. Right, that is the first thing. Not here. Let me just quickly log transactions and yeah, the transaction is an empty array. Yes. Okay, by 2 times move to trash and 1 2 3 4 5 6 our copy was it. Yes, status deleted. Yes, and in the that's the first thing, right? And then in handle bulk delete operation, give me a second, friends, I'll just be right back. I am back. So what we were doing is handle bulk delete operations, transactions to delete. So I'll do something like this only. Set transactions previous transactions uh, previous transactions dot map item if item no what we are getting here is, let me just log yes. So map, okay, I'm getting a lot here. dot original dot id, right? Yeah. Yes. In that case, I would need IDs to remove, but I don't need a set. Yes, IDs to remove. If IDs to remove dot include, ऐसे ही होता है ना यार. Item dot id, then what we are gonna do is item dot status equals to deleted, and let me just do this, and yeah, so I believe this should work. Yeah. So let me clear it. Not you. What if I do move to trash? Status deleted for verf copy, right? I don't know why I put an verf here. But anyhow. And what if I do 01 copy and 02 and I do a delete and it breaks? ओ भाई इतने सारे एरर कैसे आ गए? IDs dot remove should be one, yaar. Naka Chandasa Laka. खड़ी खड़ी. Includes. Okay, what error? मतलब छोटी छोटी मिस्टेक्स. Yes. So both the copies should have now status as deleted. Yes. Right? Cool. Right. Now we will go to वहाँ वहाँ पोर्टफोलियो कॉल्स का यार. पोर्टफोलियो कॉल्स. How can I skip rendering of a row if status is deleted? This is also good actually. Good solutions. होती है. अमृत शराब शराब नहीं. मैं तेरा नाम होने पर तभी तो मैं शराब. and if I put it here, ये मेरा मॉनिटर को क्या हो गया? अब एक सेकंड देना दोस्तों। बस स्टे राइट। तो I'll quickly tell you what all happened. तो बेसिकली हमने थोड़ा सा इसे ऑप्टिमाइज किया है, इफ एल्स नहीं करके सीधे चेक किया कि अगर ये है तो उसको ब्रेक कर दिया स्प्रेड ऑपरेटर्स और उसमें नया स्टेटस ऐड कर दिया, नहीं तो वही रिटर्न कर दिया। सिमिलरली यहाँ पे एक सेकेंड, हाँ, तो IDs डॉट रिमूव पहले हमने सारी IDs ले ली जो भी थी उस एरे में आ रहा था, एंड देन सिमिलरली हमने प्रीवियस ट्रांजेक्शन्स में इटरेट किया, अगर उसमें वो पा गया तो हमने वो स्टेटस डिलीट के साथ रिटर्न कर दिया, एल्स हमने रिटर्न कर दिया। सिमिलरली यहाँ पे जब हम डेटा पास कर रहे हैं तो उसमें फिल्टर कर दिया कि उसमें डिलीटेड स्टेटस का नहीं होना चाहिए। ऑल आई फियर इज इट शुड नॉट ब्रेक if there is no filter, right? You know, if there is no status column, uh, you know, key, then it should not break. That's the only fear I have, but let's see how it works. Okay, whether it takes care on its own or I need to do something about it. Okay, so if I do this and I click on delete, both of them gets deleted, no error. If I move to trash, nothing happens. Great, and transaction stays as it is. तो और हमें status deleted मिल गया, so which is really great. Let me just quickly go to here. Yeah, right now ये हमने इतना अचीव कर लिया यहाँ पे हमने, राइट? तो इसको डिलीट कर देता हूँ मैं, एंड सिमिलरली यस, तो हमने पेज में या एंड यहाँ पे हम आएंगे, यहाँ पे हम एक अलग फंक्शन बना लेते हैं विच आई डोंट नीड इफ आई नीड टू एक्सपोर्ट इट और नॉट, बट लेट मी जस्ट async फंक्शन डिलीट ट्रांजैक्शन, है ना? और यहाँ पे मेरे को ट्रांजैक्शन आईडी रिसीव कर लेता हूँ सिंपली ट्राई कैच ब्लॉक, नो, और हाउ डू आई डिलीट अ ट्रांजैक्शन? तो इसके लिए हम जाएंगे प्रिज्मा वाले उसमें, शम का चल है, तो डिलीट मैनी भी कर सकते हैं, डिलीट मैनी भी कर सकते हैं, बट व्हाट आई एम थिंकिंग इज, जैसे मैं यहाँ पे आइट्रेट कर रहा हूँ, राइट? तो एक एक करके आ रहा है, तो मैं एक एक करके ही डिलीट करने के मूड में हूँ, तो I'll just simply copy this, await db dot transaction dot delete where id transact right? And if I return I don't know, let me just delete else error, या तो अब यहाँ पे हम आएंगे ट्रांजेक्शन में, जब हम आइट्रेट कर रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे डालेंगे हम स्विच केस या इफ एल्स कर लेते हैं, इफ एल्स या if transaction dot status is equals to delete, and in fact I want it deleted. I will just call delete transaction, return delete transaction with transaction dot id है ना, else I will return this. तो अगर ट्रांजैक्शन का स्टेटस डिलीटेड है तो हम करेंगे ये डिलीट, और एल्स हम अपसेट कर देंगे, सिंपल upset transactions, and this won't be upset transactions then, and it will be okay, let it be upset transactions, it's fine, right? But there's one error here. I mean there's one edge case which I need to figure out, and I'll tell you what that is. But let me see if this is working fine up to here. So let me just open the log. Yeah. So what if I do this and I do this, and if I click on save, and it is successfully updated, I'll go to database, quickly check. It worked great. I want to do few things now. Add a new, in fact T04, C04, add bring slowly. What is gonna happen if I delete this now? I shouldn't have done that, but let's see. Oh, successfully updated. Is that so? Okay. यहाँ कुछ तो error आया. Code to delete does not exist. Yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Okay, अगर अब मैं इस एरर को P2025 Control L before deleting, can you put a check if record access and delete only. And put it in a single query to put it in a single query to reduce the database operations. Yep. Okay, that is also a solution. Const result is equals to, I want to do a log here. And what if I do a save now? अच्छा, वो एरर आएगा तो वो तो यहाँ पे आएगा ही नहीं ना. Yes, if yes. Okay, give me a second, friends. Give me a second. Sorry for the interruption. Someone just called me. Delete मैंने यही बोला था ना भाई तो आपने. Let's see. Save. एंड इसके बाद रिवैलिडेट. ओके. Okay, let me just refresh it once. और इसके बाद yeah, right. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna add a transaction. Damn it, not that. T05. What if I say okay, and it is success. Okay, yeah, cool. So that is working great. That is working great. बट अब बस हमें एक चीज़ और करना है. Commit. राइट. अब मेरे को एक चीज़ और देखनी है. Because I remember I did it in one of my projects. I just need to recall. this was the one. Yes. So what we are gonna do is, let me tell you, हम इसे import करेंगे revalidate path को, and once we do all this update function, what we are gonna do is we are gonna just revalidate the path of portfolio. Portfolio dot data dot schema portfolio name. Let's see. Save. बट मेरे को पता कैसे चलेगा? तू ही तो मुझे पता कैसे चलेगा? मुझे पता कैसे चलेगा? भूल ही गया. Nice. तो 1 2 3 4 5. Yep. I want to delete last two. Now to save, and it still did not revalidate it. Why? After this operation is successful, how can I make it how can I refresh the transaction state as that contains previous values? Or I tried doing maybe try with revalidate path or some other way. पूरे डेटाबेस से बात कराता हूँ। इतने ये फेच कर रहा है, मेरे को 1 सेकंड दो, अब मैं आता हूँ। या हाय। सो क्या बोला इसने? Yes, that is correct. That is the best way to do it. क्योंकि इससे तो पूरा वो रीरेंडर हो जाएगा। टीके क्वेरी यूज कर लें क्या? इट विल ऑप्टिमाइज अवर होल ऐप, बट we'll do that later. Let's just use this. Const updated transaction, await get transactions. And meanwhile this all is happening, meanwhile all this is happening, I want to show some loading state. Yes. Yes. Something like this. तो उसके लिए loading false if loading is true. Yes, and can do that after set loading false. And if we have loading, So what I'm trying to do here is basically no results. Yep, yeah. Table body, basically, right? Yep. मेरे लिए बंदगी है. Okay, and if I go on top, I have UI table. Class name PG blue 500. Okay, green से हो गया ना काम? Yes, 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 yes. Don't need this. I just need here to play around here basically. तो अगर लोडिंग हो रही है portfolio table relative div class name absolute size full set 10 opacity T BG white control home. Okay, I need to remove this. And on top of that, I need to do it on that as well. Yes, not set load to true, set loading false. Okay, no results. Okay, let's see. Initially, because कितना कुछ कहना नो डेटा दिखा रहा हूं मैं if there is nothing. What if I start with this? Will you throw an error? Yes, I knew. transaction slot for each. How about this? And then this. Okay, that is wrong. That is not how I want to do it. Let's start with 0. Okay. No results. What if I do this and I say if there is no loading, then only show me this. सही तो है. So yes, that is great. Actually, there is something wrong. Table row. Minimum height. Minimum height 24 और मुझे चाहिए कि टेबल के ऊपर टेबल की मिनिमम हाइट में कुछ चाहिए. ओके, व्हाट आई कैन डू इज, अगर लोडिंग हो रहा है राइट और नहीं हो रहा है तो ये राइट, अगर हो रहा है तो जस्ट शो मी समथिंग call span higher text center, but there will be no text here, right? और text center का कोई मतलब नहीं है. तो in fact what I can do is, instead of all this shenanigans, yeah, loading, अगर लोडिंग हो रही है तो ये, नहीं तो राइट. अब relative, what if I render it here and I refresh it? Okay, but I want it after header. So I can just put it after the header. So nope. और इसकी हाइट हम फुल नहीं कर सकते. Okay. How can we do this? टेबल हेडर की हाइट माइनस करते हैं अगर हम, टेबल हेडर की हाइट हमेशा फिक्स्ड रहेगी, राइट? You put this at the right place so that if it is loading, it comes in on top of table body, and it comes on top of table body and covers whole table body only and not table header. Let's see. Okay, yes, that actually can also be done. Or I can just remove this. Insert zero क्या होता है भाई? तो yes, वो पूरा ले रहा है यार, मेरे को वो पसंद नहीं आ रहा. How about I do this? Okay, what if I do this? है ना? और अगर लोडिंग हो रही है तो मिनिमम हाइट 24 कर दूंगा. else nothing. Something I'm missing. This at first takes loading, it takes header and body table but later takes on board. Fix please. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Not gonna work. कुछ हल्का सा ही यार रेंडर का इशू हो रहा है. मुझको तुम बातों में मेरी बात. टू 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 टू. टू 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 टू. समझ नहीं आ रहा दोस्तों क्या करें. It's the CSS. What if I do this and I do let's see if this works. बातों में मेरी बात. No. कैसे कर सकते हैं? यार वो पूरा ले ले रहा है स्पेस बिकॉज देयर इज नो डेटा इन इट. I can try one more thing. Let's see. This right. Just cut it. Uh, साइज फुल कर देंगे. लोडिंग होगी तो ये डिव रेंडर करो, नहीं तो जस्ट रेंडर दिस. But again, this depends on कि if वो zero है कि नहीं. Let's see just for a second. मैं जुदा से पूछ gainful. Okay, relative डालना मुझे ना. Okay, this is not working. Why? Oh, this started working. Cool, that started working. But what will happen if I just make a copy and do a save? In this case, it won't be showing anything. Let me just class name div and let's see if this starts working. नहीं कर रहा यार काम वो. I don't know why. I don't understand. Let me just ask ChatGPT. initially the text whole table header and body, and then just पूरे डेटाबेस से बात करते हैं तो लेट्स सी. The same thing, no. Okay, that also makes sense. So what you are suggesting is I put a div with a class name, right? Let me just do this, relative, right? And if it is uh, loading, so minimum height should be 24 at least, right? Let me just put it here like this, right? And I cut it and wrap the whole table body here and height fit. And instead of even doing this, I can do this height fit, right? Absolute minimum height is 24 and then size is full. Yes, and then I just remove relative from here and I save this. तो क्या होगा, भी relative हो गया, height fit हो गई, इसकी minimum height ये दे दिया, size full कर दिया, तो table body का जो भी होगा तो okay. It is working, but it is not working at the same time. Let's see. It is not working. It is not working. I need to think. I need to think. Okay, I need to think. तो table body रहेगी, but instead of no. Instead of all this shenanigans, table body रहेगी, right? तो अगर मैं इसे बंद कर दूँ, okay, right, and if I do this, right, and instead of this I do a question mark and I do this and this, I delete this part, and then this hole is covered here, and then I put this, right. तो अगर लोड हो रहा है तो ये चीज़ रेंडर होगी, कंट्रोल सेट, और नहीं तो ये पूरा चेक करेगा कि ये है क्या, और अगर लोड हो रहा है तो ये दिखाएगा, राइट। बट अगर लोडिंग ट्रू होगी तो यहाँ तक तो बात ही नहीं आएगी, तो दिस ऑल मेक्स नो सेंस, बट आई वांटेड इट ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट, यू नो। तो आई वांटेड ऑन टॉप ऑफ इट, I wanted it on top of it. That is why I was using relative and absolute thing. Class name is to relative, right? Then absolute. But I believe this does not have any height or weight. Width. Minimum height. सेम कि बेसिकली उसके पास कुछ प्रॉपर्टी है ही नहीं। Width, full caption, bottom text, some. Let's see. Let's take it step by step. I put it relative. I put relative here. और अगर लोडिंग हो रही है तो I wanna do a height fit, right? And let me just do a, you know, this. I want this. I want to do this, and this won't be required. This is not required. This is not required. तो अगर लेंथ है तो ये दिखा देंगे, वो सब रेंडर हो जाएगा, नहीं तो ये सब रेंडर हो जाएगा। ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है यार? ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? अरे ओवरफ्लो ऑटो कर दो ना, ओवरफ्लो हिडन कर दो ना, सिंपल ओवरफ्लो। समथिंग रॉन्ग है, कुछ तो दिक्कत हो रही है। तो एक काम करते हैं दोस्तों, इसे हटा देते हैं, इसे भी हटा देते हैं। एज ऑफ नाउ लेट्स जस्ट डू दिस कि अगर लोड हो रहा है तो ये सब, नहीं तो ये सब, है ना। लोड हो रहा है तो ये दिखा दो, लोड नहीं हो रहा है तो ये दिखा दो, ठीक है। और लेट मी जस्ट सेव इट वंस। भाई अब मेरा दिमाग खराब हो रहा है यार। क्लास नेम इज इक्वल्स टू लोडिंग I think समझ नहीं आ रहा है दोस्तों। काम करते हैं फिलहाल लोडिंग वाली चीज़ को ना, लेट्स जस्ट कीप इट असाइड फॉर अ वाइल। ट्रांजेक्शन डॉट जेएस का क्या सीन है? रीवैलिडेट पाथ भी नहीं काम कर ढंग से, आइडियली इट शुड हैव, ठीक है चलो, तो इसको हटाते हैं। सेव क्लोज। पोर्टफोलियो में देखते हैं, पोर्टफोलियो टेबल में देखते हैं पहले। नहीं, वी डोंट वांट एनी लोडिंग स्टेट। एंड हेंस सो नथिंग विल बी हियर। ये हो गया, क्लोज कर दो। I don't want a loading state, I don't want a console statement, neither I want this, neither I want this, ये भी नहीं चाहिए। इधर से ये डिलीट कर देंगे और इधर से ये डिलीट कर देंगे। सेव क्लोज, फिक्स revalidating data after save, कमिट, राइट। अभी क्या चाहिए मेरे को, एक छोटी सी चीज़ और फिक्स करनी है, बेसिकली दिस सेव बटन है ना, कि सेव बटन should not be enabled unless and until I actually make a change. So that is what I want. तो हम पहले जल्दी से this button should be disabled until user makes any changes, and if user makes some changes and revert it back, it should be disabled again. How? Portfolio table page.jsx, है ना, और क्या चाहिए और क्या दे सकते हैं हम? आई बिलीव दैट्स इट। चलो, हाउ, टेल मी। what I have in my mind is I can create a local state, you know, this is what I was thinking, but it does not take care of the second state. uh, ये तो मैं भी कर लेता। Yes, but how are you doing it? यस यस। तो इसको फट से एक बार देख लेते हैं। लोडेश npm क्या है। हाँ बट करता क्या भाई, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन कुछ तो बताओ। के उसने क्या बताया था, कंपेयर बताया था ना शायद। इज इक्वल hi element। व्हाट व्हाट। अच्छा सॉरी। ठीक है ये कर सकते हैं। इसका वो कितना है साइज, साइज 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 कहाँ लिखा रहता है, अनपैक्ड साइज। ऑब्जेक्ट कंपैरिजन इन जावास्क्रिप्ट। And this is one way of doing it. Yes, this is okay. This is one way. Dash. Give me a second. I'll just write PRP. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, in that case, let me quickly get this. And meanwhile it is in being installed, I can just quickly go to the page.jsx and I can create a dummy state, but that is mean. And when I am gonna fetch it, transactions data and वो सब चेंजेस ट्रांजैक्शंस में होते रहेंगे. बट हम ओरिजिनल ट्रांजैक्शंस को कभी चेंज नहीं करेंगे. ट्रांजैक्शंस और पोर्टफोलियो नेम, और यहाँ पे करेंगे सेट transactions. Yep, and we'll create another use effect control. Home, where is use effect era? And what we are gonna do here is let me see. Okay, तो उसने रिवर्ट कर दिया बेसिकली. Transactions, original transactions, तो अगर ये दोनों इक्वल हुए, see if both of them are equal, this will return true, right? And this will turn it to false. Initially there will be no change, and if there is no change, just so every time transactions change, then in that case only we need to use this, because original transactions are not we're gonna change. So has changes, control end, has changes, और इसको इस लाइन को कॉपी कर लो, सेव कर दो, पोर्टफोलियो टेबल में जाओ, disabled equals to nope has changes, control D, CS, home, paste, save, refresh, console. So yeah, तो इनिशियली फॉल्स रहेगा, इनफैक्ट मैंने उल्टा कर दिया, इट शुड बी ट्रू, उल्टा कर दिया है. तो लेट मी जस्ट क्विकली गो ओवर व्हाट आई हैव रिटन. इनिशियली डिसेबल्ड रहेगा विच इज ट्रू, है ना, डिसेबल्ड की वैल्यू ट्रू. और अगर ये दोनों बराबर होंगे तो वो डिसेबल होना चाहिए, तो ये ऐसे होगा. उल्टा लिख दिया था. Yes, so save is disabled, and if I just move to trash, save it. Touch the trash, the mini. Let's just see, make a copy, and if I move it to trash, so it did not work. Why? Log use effect transactions original transactions. Yep. Let me just refresh it once. So I guess we are pretty close. Yeah. Huh. Okay.